Welcome back. We are us and this. This is the cutest little motherfucking thing I've seen in the entire game. I found him over in Barnia, the Barnian town, way up north, and I had to have him. I almost was able to do it without having to wait a whole day, but well. Anyway, I don't know what today's episode is going to be. I just know it's going to be short because I've wasted probably an hour and a half up until now. And that's me being optimistic. I've taken care of a lot of side stuff. Part of it was trying to figure out if the Witch of Kindness was behind certain random peasant quests. But obviously, if the individual is involved with at least one other person, it can't be the witch because they all appeared alone. So, that's still going on in the background. Though, I have to be fair, it was not my primary concern. There's just so much to do in this freaking game. It's actually insane. Again, I spent what I think was about an hour and a half. I finally got them to finish they finally finished the construction for the camp in Hernan, which unlocked new comrades to go and fetch. So of course I did. We now have 25 of them, and I don't know if that's counting the ones that are currently out working. But of the ones I managed to find, 2 of them, that's right, 2 of them, have the ability to craft, which is necessary for building things like the cloud cart, which I apparently have the superior version of that allows you, that it's not even a cloud cart, it's I don't remember what it was called. Something fast sounding, streak cart or something.
Good day.
I don't think it's this place.
The village is quite lively these days.
Why was I right? I messed up. I wonder. Oh, right. You see how it says at the bottom there, when your trust with an NPC increases, you can check their current stock and the next stock restock time. I didn't know what that was about. And then I found out completely by accident about 4 minutes ago, if that. So, I have a cloud cart I have them out building the cloud. Well, it's not a cloud cart, but I don't remember the actual name of it. So that's what it's going to be called for now. I have them building the fastest cloud cart because I can't be bothered to deal with the goddamn dragon's BS. What kind of gifts would you even like? I don't have... I can't do that. That sucks. Do you have anything of interest
Make
for
sure
me?
you can fit it all in your pack.
Visionettes from cats. Ooh. Yeah. which one? Yeah. Armor or the helmet? I'm going to get him the little helmet.
Do you like it?
I wish I had
Sure
herbal
you
tea.
can. Too bad you can't stay longer.
I don't even use herbal tea, so I just haven't gotten any. Okay, what else is here? I know I needed to go to the need to go to the researcher. What is... What's this? I mean, it's not that far, but I also don't want to walk. And even though I say that, I'm going to have to walk all the way back to this side. That's actually a lot farther than I thought it was. Okay, fine, be that way.
And we don't have it. No one will.
That's obvious. Why is there a marker here? What do you want? Shaka
wrong?
2.
It's good to cross paths again. Would you follow me a moment?
I hate that.
Have you been keeping well? As always, I've got matters gnawing at me. I was considering asking again for your assistance.
See a book over there. Oh, I've also come across the secret store or secret shop repeatedly.
Lately, bandits have been targeting our trade sites. I have reason to believe there's a traitor within the guild. Another follower of the Hornspeeder, no doubt. But I imagine they'll try to cover their track once they suspect they're a suspect. If you're willing, would you be able to handle the interrogation?
God dang it, another one of these?
I have great faith in you.
I'm actively avoiding doing these. Let's see. I guess we'll have to check the journal. It doesn't even tell me what I get out of this, which makes me less inclined to do it than ever. Moving on.
Greetings and all that?
See a person back there on the map. First, there it is. They're always red. Ew. Oh, right, the helmet. Here, pets, and there it is. Oh, I know why that person's glowing. Yeah, like I said, I don't... Look at it. Look at it. He has no idea where he's going. Tavern Ledger. That's probably relevant to the thing I don't want anything to do with. Ended the mission in the Steel Spike Armory region. That must be the chainsaw I had them make. That's right. It's a chainsaw. Right. That's what I wanted to do. Who's the little helper? Who's the little helper? Worth it. Okay, there's a purple thing here, and it's probably related to the investigation, which I don't care about right now because they take too long and they tend to be annoying. It's back here. That's right. Still making chocolate in the background. I've actually had to drop like 200 and about 260 of the goddamn things to make extra space. It's great, honestly. Healing that, while not, significant, just continues to reappear in your inventory. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Again, where is this thing I'm seeing on the map? What's that? Move! You rat. Tax notice. Oh, speaking of taxes, remember a long time ago I read the notice for you guys about the tax. Well, I told you guys about the tax guide. Well, I just happened to be in the area, so I figured I'd drop by. Apparently, you also get rewarded for actually paying the tax, which is 50 silver, by the way. Also, one, you can't actually refuse to pay it because they'll just throw you off the property, which is weird. Two, the entire thing is about introducing you to the bank in Hernan.
You there.
Which is
Move on.
kind of retarded. You take my money to then, and it's not 50 silver is not a small amount of money for someone who's still in Hernan. That's an insane amount of money. Regardless, I did go into the bank and I tried to open an account and everything, but it just was not worth the hassle. I apparently need a gold bar, which, I don't have, so the place is worthless. Right, we have the chainsaw. That should be in my inventory, or in my storage. I can't see that. There it is. Remember, I upgraded camp already to, I'm assuming, what is level 2. And with all of the new people we've gotten in, we also have new functionality. We have this bum here who sells, I don't know, some sort of junk.
I've always liked working with my hand. Need anything?
And I wonder if, there's nothing here. It doesn't show anything extra based on trust, so I doubt it. But I wonder if maxing out trust for these particular vendors might result in
Small things. Everything
leads on new
purpose in this
mythical
world.
creatures. Or legendary creatures, anyway. What else did we get new? Right, so we also have a blacksmith now,
Are you
which
craving
means
my stew?
which means I no longer have to drag resources from the tent all the way over to the main town just to upgrade or remove upgrades. That's super convenient. Like, tremendously. The only thing we're actually missing is a saddler, who I would waste absolutely no time in maxing out the trust for, just for a chance to actually get a new horse, or lead on a legendary horse. Yeah, those things are related to the investigation. Right. So, I did come across one saddler who I hadn't maxed trust with. And it should be here. Brocade. Yeah. I mean, it's cool. I still prefer the Kimura's appearance over that. I just really love the burgundy color. Anyway, as far as that stuff, oh right, this gets a new entry after we kill the guy. I don't remember how to get to that. I think that's no, that's X. Nope, that's definitely not it. Oh well, whatever. You see anything that I've actually killed or tamed, like these guys, get a second entry, but I don't remember how to access it. I know I did it before, but whatever. I don't have any leads. Oh, right. God dang it. I've got... Oh, right. I'm here for the saw. I actually almost forgot. It should be in here. Now, when I came to town, after I found everyone, the secret shop was here. And, well, the guy with the secret shop was here. And as soon as he passed by me, I ended up with something new in my inventory. It actually told me, rather than it just manifesting. It was this. The claw. This is apparently a fishing rod that automatically reels in fish. Now, I haven't put this to use myself, but I imagine this would have been really useful against that mechanical fish we caught in the desert. Then again, considering everything I did to get to this point, there was no real chance of me ever actually having this by the time I got around to that particular creature. Oh, right. I found a new back alley dealer. And he had an armor set I haven't seen before. And remember, there are certain vendors have the black market, that's what it's called. Anyway, certain vendors have, I don't know why, but they have inventory related to equipment you already have, but you can't buy those things for whatever reason, and I genuinely don't know why. For example, there's armor that I have that is being resold, well, that is in the stock list of or supply list of the blacksmith merchant in the town in Hernand. And it's like 2,000 silver. I don't know why, but the Unyielding Heroes armor was also in the black market vendors supply list, but I couldn't get it because it was listed as if it was something I already have, but I don't have it, and I've never seen this, nor do I remember anyone ever actually wearing this set. So that was interesting. Remember to lock this and this while I'm at it. I should put away the lube sprayer. What else? All right. Okay. So the next objective for us is to head over here and resolve the stopped research. It's here. Closest one is this. I'm experiencing a mild case of frustration because I need more time in the deck. I need to cook my, well, what's going to be dinner for the rest of the week. Yeah, for the rest of the week, and it's a pain in the freaking neck because I have. There we go.
Ah, that is prickly pear. You found it. Desert brown cactus keeps
This
growing
just
moist and
required me
cool.
to find prickly pears in the desert, which then
Many
alerted me
thanks.
to the fact that they even existed, which was much appreciated. We also have another case of stop research over somewhere. Where is it? Oh, right. By the way, there is apparently a research. There's a researcher somewhere in here. I went over here because I saw this, and for the life of me, I cannot figure out. Crap. We were supposed to go back to the Peroran. No, to the Shy Village. I hate the other word. Go back to the Shy Village to find the researcher. Anyway, this place apparently has a researcher somewhere. I couldn't find it. So I'm not going to be worried about it. I think I remember where the other place. Did I check what this is? I think I remember where the other stopped research is, but first, yeah, that's where we made the chainsaw. We don't need to make another one. Yeah. So as you can see, we can now make these things, which is great. I just don't really have any need for that. After all, I have an unbreakable lightning spear. Oh. Wait. No. Wait, really? They changed? Did they change it? I could have sworn. Dang, that requires so much grain. I had one of the grain. Right. Hold on. I had one of the grain guys helping to make the chainsaw. It should be marked with gears. Green gears. That's not it. A place where... Oh, by the way, while I'm thinking about it, take a look at this BS. Yeah. He's back. Why? I mean, it could be because I haven't done the stupid lanterns things properly, which would probably keep him away or not. At the very least, it would get rid of the... Well, I was going to say it would get rid of the blizzard, but the real issue is that the arena itself is just so freaking cold. Anyway, we're looking for grain. Because there it is. Now this one's kind of a pain in the butt because it requires 5 people at minimum, but it also pays out 10,000. The other one I found paid out 3,000 and only required 2 to 4 people. What was the turnaround time on that one? We're looking for black boxes with wheat. Could it have been this? We'll know if the numbers line up. This is definitely not it. And it takes so much more, well, not that much more time, but you get so much less grain out of it. Maybe it was this? No, this is just so much worse. By the way, during the course of doing other stuff, doing the little side quests for the NPCs, I came across a church that needed a donation as a part of some side quest thing. Apparently, they only wanted 500 silver from the camp stash. I gave them 40,000. So that's probably what's helping with you see the little sun symbol there? I don't have well, maybe I can actually wake the mouse and point it out. I don't know if it'll show up. But this is probably because I gave the church 40,000 camp coins. If that's the case, I mean, we still have 100. Oh, it's only 130. I could have sworn it was 160 a little while ago. Anyway, I wouldn't mind giving them another 40. Yeah, this is wow. 16 hours? I'm pretty sure this is not the right one. Pretty sure. That's 3.3. The one I saw was 3,000. Pretty sure it was 3,000 even. I mean, I could be wrong. And that might have actually been it. Which is even more disappointing. Because that is a lot of time. That one would have required just as many hours to produce less. Yeah, so this is the one with parsley and wheat. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll just do this one then. I don't really care about this. That one's got a unique thing. We won't need a miner. And then I guess we can just... Okay, so with this many people, we just make 15,000 every 17 hours, which is good. And I only had to use 3 of my people. I need to get the craftsman working on something. That's to earn money. Oh, there is this. I don't know if I have anyone. What did this place have to offer again? It's artifacts, right. I currently have 34 of this artifacts. I'm not sure how that happened, but it did. Do I have anyone that can even do this? Not at present. This guy can eventually be one, but that's... I need to be able to upgrade them first, and I don't know how to make that happen. This guy's a godsend. He's capable of crafting and engineering. Oh, he's my favorite. Apparently this has some sort of a thing to offer. Hold on, what's... What exactly begonias and rose bays? Requires way more people. We don't have the conversion bonus. And of course, we don't have the conversion bonus because we have not donated to the church. Why? What are you? Right. I got distracted. Let's quickly put the engineer to work. On something of use to me. Oh, by the way, the dragon bone horns you saw earlier. See, this is why I need the grain. And it's not grain, it's food, really, but I keep calling it grain because it's grain in a sack as the icon. I'd love to get this stuff, this one, made. That's going to require 14,000. Oh, we've got 90,000 of that, so we're fine. It's also going to require 90,000 camp funds, which is rough. I also don't have it unlocked because I don't have the research for that yet. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of food to be able to make the best parts for the A-tag. Granted, I can't make the A-tag in the first place because I need some sort of a really strange core. I've no idea where you're supposed to find them. Right, this is where we need to go. Let me remember to mark that. Steel Spike. I remember that name. Okay. Looking at this, I know I looked at what this has to offer in terms of missions for dispatch, but right. Yeah, I don't care about that. So, let's see. I don't see... Hold on. Quests. Yeah, typically... when there's a stoppage for the research, it's in the area nearby, but I guess it's something I'm actually going to have to go here and talk to them about. What? What do you mean? That was definitely not visible before. There's no faster way there, so we'll have to use this. So, by the way, even with the living eagle, I was trying to use the grapple, and it was still doing that weird glitch thing. I don't know if I can reproduce it. Now, I am fully aware that the devs have buffed the range at which you can shoot this thing, because I've done nothing whatsoever that could be considered an upgrade to this. So they've buffed it so that the range is increased, and I'm thinking that's part of the issue. For example, if you're too close and you're trying to aim it at something too high, that's what I think is causing it to actually bug out. Though there are probably cases that I've experienced that would disprove that, but I can't remember them, so they aren't real.
Shire must hold a secret.
I think I put the ones I collected away. I'm not going to sit here and listen to these people over something I don't really care about. I just want to get that.
I searched endlessly.
I still have it?
Forgive me.
I thought I put it away.
Could I trouble you for just a small piece, if you don't mind?
Oh, right. I also found a new dyer as well. But he only offers... I really wish...
Thank you. You've saved my research.
Any color you've unlocked, you can access through any dyer. That way, it's just a matter of going to the one that's closest to you, rather than having to travel the world and only be able to use a handful of a certain single color. I just wish coloring things didn't suck. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Behold the marlin. Its scales shimmer with the
I don't care.
I've hooked a marlin myself. I don't brag about this one till my teeth fall out.
Yeah, well, do you have a fishing rod that automatically reels in? No. Sucks to be you, buddy. So the research we just began resuming will allow us to craft A-tag parts. Well, not the specific research, but the place we have the research ongoing has access to A-tag parts. I don't remember what they're currently being made to research, but I don't particularly care either. It's a means to an end. I need to check before I get distracted by stuff in my inventory again. Oh, speaking of inventory, where is it? That's not what I'm looking for. There you are. What is... this one. Now, speaking of inventory, my inventory space is maxed out. It seems that the maximum number of spaces is 240. And any extra bags that would normally expand that just sit in your inventory. Now, you might have noticed that there aren't any in my inventory, and that's because if you use the bags, you open them, and they have stuff inside. Cool stuff, for the most part, as well. For example, I got 4 dragon bone horns, which, interestingly enough, when you use them, they take 10 minutes of cooldown off of Black Star, the worst wyvern. Well, he's the only wyvern, honestly. I wanted to say worst dragon, but he's not one. Maybe I should call him not Golden Star. That seems fair. Anyway, it takes 10 minutes off of not Golden Star's cooldown, and
research for a better tomorrow.
You have no idea how much that means to me. And by that I mean it doesn't mean a thing. Well, hold on. A-tag plating 2. Just the place where we could have this done as well. The issue is we don't have the frickin' the food yet, and it's going to be another, I'm assuming, 17 hours before the first of it comes in. It's going to be a healthy amount, for sure. But it's going to take some time. That being said, let's blow some more silver. For new research utilizing cold veins. The only thing I want is that. And Lord knows I'm going to be pissed if I've already read that book. No, that's accessories. No way on earth I have. Allows you to push your stamina. I probably need that. Since I've got 34 Abyss artifacts. Yeah, we'll do that.
New discoveries. I shall write down our discussion before I forget.
No idea how long that's going to take. Can I do this? Where? Oh, right. I was telling you guys about the thing you could do. Let me find someone whose trust I've maxed out. Obviously, that's Hernand. So, let's drag ourselves over here. Okay. Well, this isn't the right place, but it's good enough. So, as you can see, this shows the restock for the guy. Because we've maxed out his trust. Foolishly. You press Y on them, and you see their stock. Now, I never hover over their icons with the I guess you could call it, cursor. I never hover over their icons with the cursor. So the actual prompt that comes up at the bottom where it says you can press Y to show their current stock, I wouldn't see that. And even if I ever had, I wouldn't have seen it because the microphone is partly in the way. And I'm always too busy thinking several steps ahead. So I'm not entirely focused on everything on screen. By the way, this is the donation box I spent 40,000 camp funds on. I say it was worth it. I think this is the guy with the something hero armor. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show you about that. What else do we need to do? Right, the research with the shy. I don't remember where they are, and this is not helping. Right, that's the investigation. Yeah. Oh, look at that. No, they're connected. Never mind. I thought it was just two completely separate investigations back to back, but I don't remember ever having started another one aside from the one at the Gold Leaf Trading Post. So, what are you again? Right. Yeah, I don't care about that. Well, I find myself partly disinterested because I no longer can increase the size of my inventory space. And at the same time, I wonder what's going to be in it. It's frustrating living like this. Right, I'm not calling them that. The shy. Where are the shy? Down here. I was looking for gears, not stars. Ah, the stars are for that thing. The researcher is actually here. See, that was my first mistake. that seems like a hassle. We'll just do it from here. Okay, so the only reason I'm going here is because I'm trying to make sure that there isn't research that I want to do based on something we now have the people capable of doing. That's a weird way to arrange that sentence, but we're going to live with it.
I just thought of something really amazing.
Okay. Let's see, what else do you have? Magic scythe and the fishing rod. I don't need your fishing rod because I have a better one. Oh, right, about the dragon claw horn. Reachwood ruins. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've seen that somewhere. I sort of want to do this, but I don't know if it's going to be worth it. Because I don't remember where the Reachwood ruins are. Let's see. It's not. What is this? What is this craft for? Slim water bottle. It's not worth it at all. Reachwood ruins. Typically, what something like that grants access to isn't even close to the researcher who grants access to it, which is the strangest freaking thing. Right, we just resumed this research recently, so that's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. Base of the Giant Yard Research Group? Hold on. What was the name of the place again?
What should we poke at and study today?
Reachwood.
Learning's easy. You have to tell me.
I guess it's about time we try this. Reachwood. Okay, I'll admit that's a lot. That's actually super, super useful. And it doesn't require that I actually have to type anything in. Though, if I could, that'd make it a lot faster. For Palmar leaves, that's pretty good. And isn't this in the Hernand area? I can't actually go into the mission to see. Yeah, that's under Hernand, so I'd also get the 54% bonus on whatever the yield would normally be. Before we even get into the bonus for however many comrades you send along the way. But as far as Palmar leaves are concerned, I've got somewhere I can just go to farm those. And I've got gear that lets me pull up like 2, 3, or 4 of them at a time. So I'm not hurting enough for that to be worth it. Can we do this right now and see what it has to offer, or... I don't imagine it's going to be anything engineering related. Oh, that's the church. Never mind. If I'd actually looked at it. See, and I'm just itching to put the freaking engineer to work. Hold on. What is this for again? I know the cow head icon is obviously... Oh, fleece gathering. I didn't expect that, to be fair. Carpet weaving. See, I was looking for an icon to be on the ruins. That's why I was confused. Frick. I want to see if... Okay, that's the strongholds, which is actually... No. Okay. I don't have any names. So what I was hoping for was that there would be a sub-list based on icons, and then I'd just be able to pull up all of the places that have engineering dispatches. I can understand that they don't. Also, I still don't have lightning, and I know that I should be able to have it by now. I just can't for the life of me figure out why in the world I don't. And I even looked at that one abyss where I have to go flying through the rings. I looked at that, checked its name against the place that requires something else to be unlocked or to be completed first. The names don't match up, so that doesn't have anything to do with it. Gale Shield. I don't remember what that does. Yeah, sure, why not? It's not like he's going to have anything to... Nah, well, you. That's fine. I may decide to send one of the escort guys out on missions to earn more camp funds, so we can throw that at the church. Do you see what I'm saying? Just lose hours playing the game without even fighting. And I'm absolutely fine with all of this. But for everyone else, I can't imagine that this is great. But Time Worn? No, I checked that. That's the artifacts. No, it can't be for both of them. It has to. That other one had to be the artifacts. I don't know what this one is. Gold freaking bars? Are you kidding me? Gold bars are worth 500 silver. This is a 4-day task that requires 10 people. But you don't just get one bar. And if donate to the church, I just stand to gain more. So yeah, I'm going to mark this one for farming. Or mining, more accurately. Now I'll know that it's a point of interest. For dispatches, anyway. I was not very thorough in going through this place, apparently. Anyway, the prickly pears I picked up, I was wondering if I could take those and capture tame the hyacinth macaw. I read the description for them, but it doesn't give anything away in that particular respect. But I'm hoping that it actually does. I know one of these places in this area offer ATAG boots. Ah, yeah. Mecha workers. So we don't have the research for this done or started. Either way is fine. I need the disruptor spear so I can make a real one. I don't know what that would require, though. Also, our engineer is currently indisposed, and our other engineer is making the fastest cloud cart. Which I am... Wait, do we have a nearby fire we can access? We should, right? Environment. Yeah. As far as the ruins, no, I'm not interested.
Oops.
I've got bigger dreams. Ah, right. So am I going to be able to use this, or... Good. I'm just going to go for the max time, even though it's going to be annoying, and make it night. Mission ended for the task in the Howling Hill region. Also, Sky Streaker. I mean, let's see. We have... Oh, another mission ended in the Emberwind Workshop. And... Frick. I did it wrong, didn't I? Let's see. Okay, yeah. As you can see from the icon here, this is set to restart automatically. Good. Okay. A couple of missions stopped. And I don't remember what they were for. The names of the locations don't mean anything to me. And as it doesn't say what exactly it is that you are not... Hold on. Does anyone remember what the final bit of research was for this? I mean, all of the other ones are done already. So that means those were the interesting tracks of research. And obviously the researcher is here. Now, I would use the cloud cart. I don't think it's as fast as the name implies. I just want to get here quickly, and get this guy on to the next bit of research, assuming it's actually of value to me. And again, you see, it's just as long as you almost got killed, buddy. As long as I'm able to, well, as long as I think to use the campfires to pass time. I don't know how long we actually have to wait before we can use those again. I'm assuming I would assume at the very least around as much time as you passed by waiting. But I don't know for sure.
One must never stop experimenting.
Beekeeper gear. That's cool. Allow you to harvest seed from sky roots. I don't care. I really just don't.
We shall speak again later.
Now, in this place is supposed to be the helmet that lets you see the stars. But I don't want to go running around through this place right now. It's the same issue with finding the last witch. I need to do it. I want to do it. I just can't be bothered to do it right now. There's so much other stuff requiring management. I even have counterfeit goods? Let's see if I even have the stuff for this, or if this is the beginning part of the mission and not the tail end. Or, yeah, whatever. Mission, quest, it's fine. And don't think I've forgotten about the cloud card. Make no mistake, before the end of the episode, we will be putting that thing to use. Even if we ultimately never use it again. Because, I mean, there's no way it's going to be superior to the dragon, right? Yeah.
How did a counterfeit end up among my goods?
I don't care about this. Let's see. That's the investigation, which is connected to that place. What is going on here? Hold on. Okay, so that's weird. That's for the research at the researcher there to unlock the research for those ruins I checked earlier that don't have anything that is actually of interest to me. Now, we have another couple of things done as well. I wonder if I can actually use the cloud card to move bounties. Okay, look. So you notice how there's no longer the bounty icon for the guy that was here once upon a time. So during the 12-hour stint last episode, I found the guy, ran him down, beat him, tied him up, and carried him around trying to figure out how to get down to the ground. And then I got bored of trying to find the exit. So do you know how I got to the ground? I sent him first. Just to survey the area. Don't want to jump down into a crowd of guys looking to fight you. He died, of course. And then I just carried him all the way over to the constabulary down here. Because it was annoying having his icon here. That's why. I was trying not to throw him off, though I desperately wanted to the entire time. Also, I tried to mute his dialogue, but it wouldn't. So, it contributed to my decision. That's that. Is anyone else's research in this area stopped? What is this? Ah. And then we also get a refinement token, which is useful. Let's go there first, since I've got the horns already. I've got 6 of them, but he only needs 3. And I've got those because I was killing buffalo in the desert for their large bones. I do have the right armor on. That's always a concern. I'm not interested. I've gone the wrong way because I'm an idiot. You know, for a second I thought that was a burning gate. I was definitely going to go in there. Because, I mean, obviously there would be something interesting in there to fight, right? There's just no way that there wouldn't be. There he is. So that's why I couldn't turn them in, because he was going to end up in a completely different location. So when he first made the request, I already had the horns, but he wouldn't take them. Sort of like now, which is extremely annoying.
It takes sturdy horns to make a bow that'll...
Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. These horns will be perfect to bring out the bow's full potential. Thank you. Now I can
I'm watching the mini-map, because we've got these idiots here. And they tend to behave themselves. That's a bounty notice. Right, inventory. Okay, so we got another medium bag. Maybe I should use the chainsaw on those guys. Anyway, what's in here? Not great. Not awful, but not great. I was hoping for more horns, really. Let's see if these guys... Yep. So... while I'm thinking about it...
Luck's on my side today.
Weapons here.
A whole heap of trade goods. Finally gonna be rich.
Okay, real quick, let's just get rid of 2 of them. I won't learn your lesson. Okay. Not the right weapon. Almost killed him. I thought he had something else he can... Ah, I see what. Well, I can't use it for combat. I mean, I'm wrong. Obviously. I prefer to use this on a thick tree just to see what it's like. We're not going to find any of those out here. Okay. So where are we and why? Did that for that guy. We need to head over here to check on the research. I'm pretty sure this research is fine. Yeah, those are always there. You know what? This seems like an opportune time for the Sky Speaker. Pretty sure that's going to be here. Can't swap that. Curious. Okay, so that's how that works. Okay. So. Wait, so that's how that works? Wait, so this entire time, if I had just gone to my inventory, I could have manually unsummoned Blackstar? Thing is, I don't want to summon him and find out, because one, I have no use for him. Two, if I'm wrong, I'm not going to use the dragon horns to reduce the cooldown. And three, part of me just doesn't really care, because I despise the way he works in the first place, with the cooldown and everything. I've gone over multiple times now, and I'm not about to do it again. Regardless. Hello. I'm assuming let's actually summon it on a flat patch of land. I may have made a mistake. Yep. Well, whatever. Where was I going? Right. Check on the research down here. Honestly, there's a very small part of me that doesn't want the Sky Streaker to be better than not Golden Star. But at the same time, there's all of the rest of me wants any reason whatsoever to just not have to deal with that headache. Thought I timed that well, but I still shattered my goddamn it. I was going to say ankles, and then I started thinking about the other bones in the legs, and, well, I dropped the sentence entirely.
New discoveries await us today.
Okay, it was for this, which lets you craft the laser cannon spear, which is good. Good. Plate armors. Ah, right. The engineer's done, so I can have him. I can send him over to make the. Well, oh, we don't have that done yet, do we? No, it's definitely done. Yeah, it's definitely done. So we can have him make the ATAC boots. Then again, no, we need. Okay, we'll have to visit the kiln after this. Wait. I see this is going to become a problem too.
New discovery. I shall go now.
Okay. While I'm thinking about it, let's head over to the kiln and see if it's even worth trying to make the. Yeah. Where is it? Make the disruption spear.
Before I forget.
There's also the laser cannon spear, which is a completely different animal. I don't know what it looks like, I don't think. But it ought to be a good time, right? Yeah, you see? There's no reason it shouldn't work here. But it works perfectly fine. So it has to be the range or the angle or something that's causing it to bug out like that. But it's unpleasant, and I wish they would address that. Beautiful. I didn't think that would actually work. It only worked
When
though.
you sell the pot, make sure you mention my name.
It only worked though because
Pot crafted by the great Grimnir. Got
when
it?
you're in mid. What? Great. I don't know how that happened. Everything was fine, and then everything was on fire, and now the midget's running for his life. Great. Anyway, the only reason that worked is because when you're midair, the range at which you can throw the grapple actually increases significantly. Unless it bugs for whatever reason. Beautiful. Sometimes when you do something like that, it'll quite literally
When you sell the pot, make sure you mention
just-
my name.
just
Pot crafted
chug
by the
chocolate.
great Grimnir. Got it?
Anyway,
Don't you forget.
sometimes
this
when
is
you try to
important.
travel that range like that, the
you're
terrain,
here.
god dang it,
The workshop's back in full swing.
sometimes the terrain will get in the way and just make you stop. I hate that. But when it works like that, it feels so good.
Took you long enough
Right,
to get
so
here.
the disruptor spear is what we're here to look at. Cog disruptor wave, obviously. Doesn't require anything crazy. We just need a disruptor spear and a cuckoo spear, which we can make one of right now. Except I don't have iron ore because I'm an idiot.
This kind of work isn't as easy as it looks.
There's supposed to be iron around here somewhere. I mean, it says there's literally an iron deposit. That's not at all what I wanted. Copper, never mind. Who sells freaking iron? I know the guys at it's too high. I know these guys do. How much is he carrying? if the secret shop... No, I think I already bought the iron from him, which means all of it's in the goddamn storage. Wait, is the upgrade to camp done? I think it was a 2-day-long task. Is it done or is it still going? It's still going. No, it's not. Okay. That's weird. Okay, I guess that's it. I don't know what the second upgrade did. But after I get what I'm here for, we can find out. We can check its details here. Block 3 enemy attacks to release a gust of wind. But it also breaks, which is garbage. You know how I feel about garbage. I'll take that because it's just going to be plain useful. I think I've got something for storage as well. There it is. No, I definitely need the wood. Ooh, we have a well now. That's where the water comes from.
Always a welcome sight.
Well, well, well. I don't... Oh, right, I do need to retrieve that. Now that we have the prickly pear, I'd like to try to catch the
You could
phoenix
fatten the
and
Count's
the other
funds
thing
through a bit
again.
of trading.
Remember when I said this was going to be a short episode? Because I had no idea what I was going to do, or what it was
I
going
just
to
come
consist
back
of.
when you've more stuff to leave with me.
Looks like I was wrong. There's a task, I just don't... Gifts. I guess I can look into it at least. See what it is he wants first, and then ignore it. Okay.
That's great timing. I was running out of people to annoy.
I wonder how they're doing.
There we go.
Ah, was I speaking too loudly? I was thinking about my past. Before I met Ryan, I was teaching children in a small town. It still troubles me that I couldn't finish their training. That's why I'd like to send them a little something. I hope they grow up strong enough to protect the ones they love. If you pass through the village, could you deliver this for me?
Where exactly? I'm sure it's annoying that that thing is gigantic like that. Let's see. It should be marked with an X. There it is. Oh, hey, look at that. A place I haven't actually been before. You know what? Let's actually go ahead and do that. I also don't know how much time has passed. Frick, we need to send the engineer off to do something. The idea of letting those A-tag boots not be built upsets me. So let's put that in play, provided I can actually figure out where those things are crafted. This is for logging and crafting machines, which I have plenty of. Oh, for some reason you can't do any fun stuff while you're standing on that. So let's try again. What do you have? This might be one of those gun spears. No. Explosive arrows. Mass production. Okay. Listen, I just want to make it so that the machine gun is obviously better. It'll have a much better range. But I'm also... No. I'm looking at the... I'm thinking about the ATAC laser that I found. I don't think I can have it made yet. Yeah, this is for machines production. I called that earlier and still clicked on it again. Oh, right. So, the thought I was trying to express earlier. As far as the engineer is concerned, I want to make it so... Why a welder? If it weren't for the fact that it eats 30,000 of my camp funds, which I could actually replace with like 100 silver, now that I think about it. Anyway. Pincers, but why? Honestly, because I could have crab legs on my A tag. I like that. Scrap metal recycling. We don't need that right now. Why would we need a welder? I want to do it just to find out. Why didn't I mark any of the freaking places I found that had A tag parts for dispatch construction? What is wrong with me? I need to mark all of those places so I don't have to do this again. Ooh, that said, the first batch of the food has come in and things are looking pretty nice. I think I've interrupted my thought process twice now. For the engineer, or the comrade capable of engineering, I want to keep that guy busy as often as possible. So long as it doesn't break the bank as far as our funds or resources are concerned. But boots. Yeah. So I do want this done as well. I need only one of these. Oh. Oh dear, they're both done. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's finger looking good. So, just one. And then... let's actually not waste that. dispatch you for that. And then we go back in because I want the boots too. Or will they not let me craft? Or will they not let me mix dispatches in the same location? I realize now I've been interrupted by my own thoughts 3 times in a row. But what can you do? Oh, wait, no, I did communicate the idea. I just want to keep the engineer busy so long as there's something for him to actually be actively doing. Like, I don't want him wasting camp resources on stuff that I don't need or actually plating. Yeah, we'll do Mark 3. That is 90,000. And requires 2 people. You and you. The other guy I've got a job going on for, so I want to take care of that. I also want to free that area, but right now we've got something else going. There it is. Okay, we're already there. That's good. I'm sorry, is that real time cooldown? What? No. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. There's no. Surely not. Is there a campfire nearby? Not close enough. Maybe there's one on the way. I can't call you.
Hiya. Get going.
This thing, by the way, is 30% away from the level 4, which is great. I went through a lot of trouble. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. Okay, so it's not what I thought it was. This is actually... I think I know what's going on here. So it doesn't show up on the map. I'm going to mark it like this. By the way, just as a... if you're able to read between the lines. When I was trying to tame the dog, and I realized I wouldn't be able to do it without having to wait another day, I left a mark at the location where I last saw him, which was the little stall in Varnia. And I marked the spot with a crown. Feel free to make of that what you will. Anyway, what I thought that was going to be was I'm just going to... How do I have that? How do I have that nexus unlocked? Hold on. Okay, I guess I can understand. There's a lot of other stuff going on in this area. Like, I want to see what's in here. Anyway, let's focus on the task in front of us, which the horse is not suited for. They tried to put me on the horse again. Yep, figured as much. Anyway. Do I need to do anything? Let me mark. Sure, whatever. That'll be fine. Okay, where we are now. Show all. Okay, yeah. We'll have to do this way first. Hello. I have arrived. Okay. I was sure we weren't going to have to kill anyone today. Man cannot escape his true nature. I guess that's the moral of today's episode.
Getting tired of your shit.
And I mean, now that I know that you basically technically iframe or parry anything when you're using the turning slash, I mean, why else? I mean, obviously I'm going to abuse the frick out of that any opportunity I have.
I'm still playing with you.
Stop throwing things. What? Yeah, I should have figured that would happen.
Fuck this shit. Let's do it.
And so we did. There are more up here. Watching the mini-map while fighting people is weird. Also, I have a challenge to use the meteor kick to kill 30 people in a minute. Yeah, a minute. Oh, that's done. Well, the kids are safe. Yeah. Crap. Yeah, so this... Zoom in a little. So yeah, he looks good. I wish I had real white I could use. I've got black, but I have no idea... Well, dark gray. But I have no idea what dyer even uses that, which brings us back to my earlier complaint that there really should be only every dyer should be able to use the exact same color. Well, to be able to use any color you have unlocked. And then I guess maybe whatever their specialty is.
When you're fishing, you're wooting nature. You mustn't rush it.
Can we bypass? Can we pass the time now? No. I don't know how many hours in game it's been since we last rested, I guess. Hey there, sucker. You know, what I don't like about the dodge roll... Mother fricking. What I don't like about the dodge roll is that when you press the button, he steps first and then rolls. Come on, come on. See, stuff like this is annoying. I should be able to interact with him by now.
I wonder if he's with his comrades now.
This is from Mr. Bond.
Yeah, shut up.
They're training into someone else. They still mean a great deal to them. This shield will teach them the meaning of protecting others. Thank you, truly.
Is there anything else of note in the immediate area? Not here per se. Again, I'm still on the lookout for opportunities to encounter the Witch of Kindness. But as you can see, I've got to go through all of this, then all of this, and even then, I may not even encounter her, or anything that's actually worth my time in any of these undiscovered areas. Like, she could be, frick. I mean, I would say out here, but odds are this is a no-go zone, so not much I can actually do about that. I know for certain all of this is a no-go zone. So what can we do right now? I mean, I think the video's been going on long enough, but we do have complete research. I wish the research was, how do I put it? I wish it was clearly indicated when research was done in a place so you don't have to go there. Also, let me check this. I didn't max her out? Why? I mean, the legendary creatures come from the tailors when you max their trust. And I'm pretty sure the tailor here is maxed, right? Yeah. I'm sorry, I maxed this guy's trust, and somehow, some way, managed to forget to buy the sighting of the White Tiger. Which also reminds me that I need to max the trust for equipment shops everywhere. And I'm low on money bags now. We used to be flush with the stuff. Now, I'm a pauper. Let's see. circlet. And... oh, right. I wanted to summon the thingamabob. I think that's real world time. I have to wait 2 real world hours in game to be able to resummon why. I don't understand why the devs hate us this much. What did we do? And again, now the Sky Street cart itself is probably something you can get pretty somewhere around mid-game. I don't want to say early mid-game because that we're talking about hundreds of silver, which is not going to be easy to get until you reach whatever that town is. Actually, it is this town. Yeah, until you get here, making hundreds of silver is... wait, no, not here. Where is it I go to play duos? Yeah, this is it. So you have to get to the Crimson Desert. So yeah, it's about mid-ish game. And even then, it's a 300 silver buy-in to begin with. And then if you don't have the hat that I have, and I don't even remember where I got it from, actually winning is going to take even longer. So there are a whole lot of hoops you have to jump through just to get the sky cart in the first place. Also, another thing I don't like is not being able to... yeah, that definitely is a machine. Hold on a second, everyone. There we go. This is mine now.
You are the very limit.
Yep, aren't I? Aren't I just? Actually, let's leave.
Hiya.
Let's leave town first. And now that I've blown the effect of the gloves, I want to see 2 things. Does this turn around and go? Where the frick do you think you're going? Oh, whatever.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so it's still theft, which... I wonder if I could feed it mercury. I don't have any on hand. All of it that I have is in the bird feeder. But it's not like the thing is capable of doing anything anyway. It can't even run. Hold up. Okay, so we just ride it now? That's...
Oh.
I've got so many questions. Mostly just the one, rephrased at different volumes. Why does a machine horse have stamina? Oh, I've thought of another question. Why does Why couldn't it run when I first stole it? Hey, get back here. I wonder if I ride it and check my inventory. No. Oh, right, I've got all of this junk because we killed those idiots. Don't worry about that stuff, Mecha Horse. Creeped.
A blissful ride demands a blissful mount, you know?
Gift. Oh, she wants rocks. I'm guessing she wants to get them off. So, terrible joke aside,
Thanks a lot.
it's hot. Well, it's not hot. It's warm, and I don't like it. Let's go ahead and get this thing started.
Nothing but good stuff here.
Silver Moon. That's actually really good.
Your
Take
horse will
that.
like it too.
By the way, pretty sure I gave the warthog a saddle already. I've got a saddle on the bear, the deer, the camel, I don't know if I have this for it yet. I actually kind of like that saddle for this horse. I mean, in the sunlight, you just can't tell the color of the horse anyway, but... Right, wait. Oh, I did put those other horseshoes on.
Thanks. Rumour has it, my tack wakes the spirit of any steed.
Yeah, that's worth 100 silver. Oh, right, I did unseal some artifacts and got these along with it. What else? Yep, for some reason we have 3 of these. Oops. Well, get rid of... Why do I have this again? I found this somewhere in a shop. I thought it was a real sword. I was mostly interested because of the poison affinity, but I looked at it a little closer and it showed that it was irreparable, which means it's not even
Look around.
a real weapon.
You.
I noticed the horse has wandered off. They keep doing that. Anyway, warthog. Noted. And I did say I thought I had it. The only one that doesn't have anything is the Evex. And I don't know where to get it from either. Ah, well.
When your steed arrives, welcome here.
Where'd you go? Get back here.
My daughter wove this cloth herself,
I genuinely don't care. Okay, first things first, let me drop the bird feeder. And I know this thing has gone all over the place, hasn't it? But that's just the nature of things. So let's drop the bird feeder and pull some of that mercury out of here. I only pulled 10 of what I have. I don't want that in my inventory, so I'm dumping it in the bird feeder. Now, I'm going to take what's mine. I wish I had a way of taming stolen horses. I can't check its health or anything, and it's a mech, so I'm not entirely convinced it actually has any. Okay. This should be fine. Get off here and pet it first. Now we go. Should be in here. Drop one. Okay, so that's a bust. And since it's a mech, it's not eating anything else. I mean, I'd drop cogs for it if I could. But since they aren't an actual... Oh, we are actually really close to here, aren't we? Guess I'll make use of the horse until we get there.
Ho! Ho! Yeah.
I would love to know why the devs think it makes sense that you can only walk while you're in the stables. So, this is how this is going to go. If I can't have it, not as far out as I wanted it to go, but it'll do. I'm assuming it'll just end up back where it needs to be.
Where could I find more?
I wonder, hold on.
The air is tense.
No one needs to know we were here.
Yeah,
Keep
this
it
is where I
down
got
and
the
do what
Wounded
happened
Darkness
here
from.
is already forgotten.
You've been most kind.
Where could I find more?
Now we have to wait for the scene to load, which is kind of annoying.
You've truly brought it.
Oh, I already had.
I can't
Oh,
believe it.
look at that. He
It
needed
sort of
mercury.
vanished from Deleter. I don't know how to repay you. When the work is complete, you can have exclusive access to our findings. My deepest thanks.
Oh, right. I also found where you get rubber. There is a tree. There is a tree over near where the hyacinth macaw is. And that is where all of these icons are. So, here is a tree that produces rubber. I'm assuming you need empty bottles, and I only have 20 of those in storage, but okay, that research started again. Let me remove the marker. Then head this way. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, not, what was that? Ah, skills, right. While I'm thinking about it, I may as well burn the some of the 35 we've got until we need red seaweed.
All the rotten.
Now we've got more stamina.
What a headache. Would you hear me out?
No.
The workers were meant to build a lighthouse haven't turned up. I gotta get that lighthouse built quick to get the port running. Why don't you take on the job with me?
Wants to build a lighthouse. I mean, I'm assuming that question mark is someone that sells fish. So he wants a lighthouse built. Doesn't take much of our resources, but it requires 8 people. There. That way I've only spent one person who actually matters. If I hadn't been paying attention, I wouldn't have even noticed the guy was there. Granted, it's not like I get anything I care about out of doing that quest anyway. By the way, before I forget, what do you offer? Because I'm trying to determine how to split my time. Though we're not going to be doing anything else after this. Oh. Yeah, we need this place. Ooh, we are a little on the broke side in terms of food and money. Yeah. So that's where we're going to end the episode. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves, and he is coming right at me, isn't he? And everything you've seen here, we will be back tomorrow with another episode. And honestly, I could not even begin to tell you what it's going to consist of, because Lord knows it could be. Oh, right. Remember that one place I told you about? The one I said I was going to do the whole thing where they have you mixing stuff in those cylinders, and I was going to do it, but then I completely lost track of where that place was. Well, I found it again. And I've marked it on the map this time. So I won't be losing it ever again. I don't have enough. Right, I don't have enough spirit even for that. Oh. Oh, that explains a lot, doesn't it? Good lord. I really didn't stand much of a chance with that many of them there, did I? Oh, right. This was actually supposed to be the outro. Oh, that is unfortunate. What the frick? I got stuck in there. Anyway, this was supposed to be the outro of the video, and then it turned into a pseudo boss fight. Ow. Oh. Why did I forget about that? And then you have to swap to it here. That's not the right one. He's dead, which is... Oh, they're all dead. Ah, I see. He was summoning them. Okay, I get it. I don't see... Oh, so they really do produce more components. I did the research already that causes robotic enemies to produce more components. They do. That guy dropped... Yeah, he definitely dropped 2 electrical components. Oh, look. He's so cute. Why did it make me target the electrical component? That is ridiculous. Okay. Are you... Do you see what I'm... Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back tomorrow with another episode in which, frankly, anything can happen, and I have not a single idea. I should have collected all of those first. And I have not a single idea what it could be. We could end up finishing the main story. I could end up accidentally happening across the last witch. I might head to the abyss and figure out where we need to go to unlock the lightning. Well, I'm pretty sure I know where I need to go to unlock the lightning magic. I just can't do it until we get another area solved. And I don't know where that is yet, but who knows? I may find it between now and next episode, or frankly, any number of other equally ridiculous things could come up. But until then, well, you'll just have to wait with bated breath, won't you? And so, with all that said,
Oh, I'm so happy to have the Greymane here with us. Is there anything
we'll see you.
to just meeting?
Like I said, we will see you next time.